So many people tell me that they are nervous when they come to their first appointment. I'm like, so many people. Why? Because this is something that is new that you haven't done before. So let me explain the process. First of all, let me tell you that whatever gets brought up in this session, because I do regression hypnosis, whatever gets brought up, it will be resolved. So if something comes up in a session, we're not going to like bring it up and then, okay, well, we'll finish this next time. That's not how I operate. That will never happen. I had that done to me years ago when I very first took my training. So I know to never ever do that to anyone. So when you come, let's say that you're coming for anxiety, you're going to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 where you're at on that scale. So 10 would be like extreme anxiety. It's affecting your life like so bad you can't even leave the house. 1, you're totally good now. We'll go with 0. You're totally good now. You're going to tell me what number you're at. Now, maybe you're at an 8. So we're going to do your session. In the session, I'm still going to be working with those numbers. You're going to be telling me during this, we're going to bring that feeling up. We're going to take it back. We're going to follow that feeling back. We're going to resolve it. Who knows where this will come from? Who knows where it will come from? It will be different for everybody. It could be back to the womb. It could be back to your crib when you were little. It could be to something that happened in your house when you were young. It could be a parent issue. It could be a bully issue in school. It could be a previous relationship that caused you a lot of damage. It could be some comment somebody said. Who knows? But whatever it is that comes up, we're going to resolve it when it comes up. So you're not gonna come in, we're gonna dredge these things up and then I'm gonna leave you. That's not gonna happen. Whatever gets brought up in the session gets resolved before the session is done. Like, you're gonna get it resolved and feel better and feel good about it by the time that your session is done. What does it feel like? What does it feel like to be hypnotized? So, when you're laying in bed at night and you're like drifting off, or maybe you're laying there and you're like, how long have I been laying here? And you look at the clock and it's like 2 in the morning and you thought it had been 15 minutes or you didn't know what time. That's what it feels like. You're just relaxed. Time is not really a thing. You're not really going to care about the time. It will take 2 minutes to 20 minutes to get you into the state that I need you in. So the state that you need to be in is called the theta state. This means your brain waves are just cycling a little bit slower than normal. 2 minutes to 20 minutes. I'm very experienced. I've been doing this for 9 years, going on 10 coming up here. So I'm going to know when you're where I need you to be. And trust me, I can get you there. There's been approximately 2 people that say, oh, it didn't work for me. Well, these couple of people were telling themselves the entire time, so do not do this. We're telling themselves the entire time, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work. You're right. You're right. If you're sitting there and you're telling yourself that this isn't going to work, it's not going to work. You can absolutely resist the process. Either way, you got to pay me. So I would suggest that you don't resist the process because you want to get better. So just go along with it. And all you're going to do is just be listening. So if you come the first time, I'm going to do a progressive muscle relaxation with you. So this is just going to feel nice. It'll be like, relax this, relax that. You're just going to listen and you're going to let yourself relax and follow along as best as you can. Now, some people say, my mind never shuts off. None of ours do. Perfect. Doesn't matter. Even if you're not really listening to me when we're doing this and you're thinking about something else, it actually doesn't matter. You're still going to get into the proper state that you need to be in. And if I need your attention, I'll ask for it. So you could be sitting there and I'm, telling you to relax this and relax that. And pretty soon you're thinking about, oh, I need to do those dishes, or, oh, I wonder what's going on. And you're thinking, this isn't working because I'm thinking about this or that. Doesn't matter. That's your conscious mind. I'm working with your subconscious mind. So if I need your attention and I need you to stop thinking about that other thing, I'll ask for it. Another thing people think, or that they'll tell me, and I even thought this the very first time that I had done my session, I thought, oh, I'm just making it all up. All that we're dealing with are the thoughts that are in your head. So if something comes up and you're questioning it and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is right, it's your own brain, it's your own head. So whatever came up, that was supposed to come up. Even if it seems unrelated to whatever it is that we're talking about, whatever thoughts come up in the session around these things, those are the things that need your attention, even if they seem so like they have nothing to do with anything. Those are the thoughts that we want. All you're going to be doing is having a conversation back and forth with me after I get you into the state that you need to be in, is we're going to be having a conversation back and forth. So I'll have you, bring up these feelings that you're wanting to resolve. We're going to follow them back. We're going to resolve them. And then I'm going to bring you forward. And once I bring you out of that subconscious state, the changes will have already taken place. So you will feel calm, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel freedom inside of your body. Now, depending on the person, some people take a while to process. I would be one of those people. And some people do not. Some people immediately, you're going to stand up, you're going to walk out, you're going to feel like a completely different person. And some people, you're going to feel great, but the actual changes that you take, maybe you'll need to sleep a few times, maybe you'll need to whatever before you really see the results of it. Like, for example, for myself, after the very first session I didn't even realize the full extent of the results until 5 months later. I was already doing them. These things were already changed, but it just didn't click into me like, oh, that was the determining factor that changed this for me and that changed that for me. And it's all from resolving past traumas. And when I say trauma, I don't mean that, somebody beat the crap out of you with a baseball bat or something worse or whatever it happened to be. That could be what it is. I mean anything that changed the way that you now think or believe. So let's say somebody made some comment to you and it now changed the way that you think about yourself. I would consider that past trauma because it has now affected your future. So these are the kinds of things that we go in and that we quickly and easily resolve. So hoping to put your mind at ease here, that if you're nervous, I would say probably 70%, maybe more, but that would be typically the amount of people that tell me that they're nervous just because they don't know what to expect. But it's a very enjoyable process. You just listen there, you relax. I'll have you bring up whatever feeling it is. We'll follow it back. We'll resolve these things. I'll bring you forward, and then you're just going to feel so much better. Time is distorted during this. You won't know, was that 10 minutes? Was that 15 minutes? Was that 7 hours? You won't know. Either way, you're going to leave feeling better than when you came. Most people only need to come to me just a handful, like 3 times to completely resolve whatever issues are there. Also, just me being who I am, we're getting in and we're doing a ton of work. So if you are going to book a session, make a list of all of the things that you want to change and accomplish. I'll let you know what kind of works together and what doesn't, how many sessions I think that it would take to accomplish all these things, but make a list, have 15, have 7 things, have 15, have whatever on your list, and we're going to resolve as much as possible. And I work very quickly when we're in a session. So we're going to get in, we're going to do all the things, and we're going to get out. I'm not going to leave you hanging and be like, oh, we're going to talk about this next time so that I can keep, having you come in. No, I want quick success. The sooner that you feel better, the better I feel about it too. So I am on your side with success. I'm not going to tell you to come for extra sessions if you don't need them. And we're going to get as much work done in even just one session as we possibly can. But I always recommend opting in for 3 so that we can get in, we can do all those regressions and get in and resolve so many things in one session so that you can free yourself from all that past trauma that has affected your beliefs and the way that you think. So if you're nervous, you're not alone. The process is very enjoyable. Whether you're at home, whether you're doing this session through Zoom, whether you're doing it through the phone, all you need to do is be able to hear my voice, or whether you're coming in person to my office, it's not going to make a difference. The process is going to be the same. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be safe. We're going to bring up what needs to be resolved. We're going to resolve it. Then we're going to progress you forward. And when you come out of that subconscious state, you're just going to feel different. You're going to feel better. And I'm going to be here. to support you. So if you want to check out some testimonials, see what other people are saying about their sessions, then you can go ahead, check out the link in my website, which I will of course have that here listed below. And I love you all. If you already are a client of mine, you know that I love you. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for you. And I'm so grateful that I get to know you. I love all my clients because I get to know you guys on such a deep and wonderful level. And I just love when I see somebody come and that they don't feel so great. And then when they leave and they just feel amazing, this is so rewarding. This is so rewarding to me. I love you guys. I love all of my clients. So I hope that this helps to put your mind at ease. And if you want to book, there is a link down below. And I hope to have you as my client one day. I would love to get to meet you and help you out. So I hope you have the most wonderful day today. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.